everyone. Welcome to Close Up on America's Business, the program that takes you inside some of the most unique and successful companies in America. I'm Janice Marie. On each edition of our show, you have the opportunity to meet some of the most innovative business leaders in the country today. You'll find out what their products, services, technologies, and business models can do for you, and what they're doing to change our world and to change the way we do business.
It's the most popular addition to new home construction these days, as well as conversion to existing homes. And I'm talking about home theaters and entertainment centers. Nowadays, it seems that almost everyone would like to have the ability to watch TV or great movies in the comfort of their own home and enjoy them as if they were in their neighborhood theater downtown. And make no mistake about it, thanks to the latest technologies, it really is possible. It all depends on what you want. So are many aspects of full home automation. It's not just talk anymore, it's here. And here in Dallas, a unique company named Home Theater Design Group has emerged as one of the true specialists in bringing these technologies to homeowners, whether they have a limited budget or whether money is no object at all, because they have done it all. The company is headed by the dedicated husband and wife team of Cherie and Brad Griffin.
We integrate technology into people's homes to help with their life and their lifestyle. It includes media, as far as like a media room or a place to kind of get away from the everyday life, all the way up to home automation, being able to, control lights from the touch of a button. So really we're a home technology company is the best way to describe us, because we really wanted to be able to offer our customer an entire package, not come in and do a room, but actually seamlessly integrate into their entire lifestyle.
We make sure the remote's easy for the client to use. If the remote is cumbersome and not easy to use, they're not going to use their system. So we design it with a one-touch base system. So in this particular client, all she does is walk up, she touches the system on, the entire theater room comes to life, then she chooses what she wants to watch on an icon-based system. If she wants to watch a DVD, she presses a picture of a DVD. It takes her to a page where she can access all her DVDs. If she wants to watch satellite, she presses a little picture of a satellite. It then takes her to a screen that has all her choices of icons, ABC, NBC, whatever she wants.
One of the things that makes us really unique is the fact that we work with you on your system. We want your system to complement your lifestyle. We don't have a formal store. We design everything based on your lifestyle, the structure of your home, the architecture. So we really integrate it more into your life. That's what sets us apart from a big box retailer. It's about us making sure that you're getting what you want.
This particular client is an art major, to where she took something that she did in college and she wanted to replicate in her house. So she actually took the same print and duplicated it on her ceiling. Seating is important. You obviously have your front row, your middle row, and your back row. Each row sees the screen a little differently. So in a high-end home theater, you try to calibrate your screen that twice the distance back will be the optimum viewing. So if the customer approximately, say, has a 10-foot screen, somewhere between 15 and 20 feet will be your best picture. So people sitting in the front row, just like you are in the front row of a movie theater, maybe a little bit too close, but people in the middle row and the back row get the optimum seating. She wanted the projector hidden, so we have it flushed up in the ceiling on a motorized mount that comes down.
So when you want to watch something, what happens?
She just comes in the room, she hits one button, everything starts turning on, and then as you see, the projector will start motorizing down out of its cavity.
One of the things that's really cool is if you had more than one place that you were at, if you had a lake house, if you were just traveling, you'd have to carry a system or a pile of DVDs with you. And now it's as simple as just connecting to the internet and being able to connect into your home system, have everything that you want set up on your DVR, it's your TV station, your movies are all loaded and ready to go at any time.
And you can actually watch them any place, even on your laptop in the airport, right?
You can watch them on your laptop in the airport. You can be in Shanghai in a hotel room. As long as you have a high-speed internet connection, you're totally connected. You can get to the airport when you get home, call your house, turn on your hot tub so it's ready when you get there. A lot of times when we work with people, we work with them, they give us a budget, and then we fit in as many of their wants, needs, and desires as possible into that budget.
We're in the formal living room, and the customer has the ability to pull up her computer on any television in the house. She can work the computer with a wireless keyboard. That means she can surf the internet, she can check her email, she can even show family pictures from her last vacation on any television in the house. All the TVs are integrated into the same system, so the customer has the ability to pull up the internet, pull up a computer wirelessly from any TV in the house with a wireless keyboard.
That's interesting. So there really is more than one usage for the room.
More people are staying home. You're a perfect example. You're out on the road a lot and everything. You know, what happens when you get home? Hey honey, let's go to the movies. No, you want to come home and you want to be able to relax and sit back and be in a comfortable environment, and more is being delivered to us in our homes to where we don't have to go outside of our shells. So a lot of people entertain more at home, they're at home more with their children, or they just want to be home because they've been road beaten from being out all week. The one thing that is probably the most fascinating to people is we have a voice automation system. So we can sit down and say, I want to watch ABC. The name of our system is Sabrina. We named her, and a voice will come back and say, you are now watching ABC, and it will actually dim the lights, turn the TV on, switch to the right channel, the whole 9 yards. We have 4 children, and so sometimes mornings at our house are really chaos. So it makes an announcement. You know, our youngest is Cameron, and you know, it'll say, Cameron, your bus will be here in 10 minutes. Finish your breakfast and go brush your teeth. And sometimes, you know, when we're running around, it helps kind of keep them on track.
What we like to do with our theaters is we like to get away from the looks of having big speakers on the floor that distract from the actual movie enjoyment of watching the movie. So in this particular theater, we hid all the speakers behind acoustical treatment in the walls. So that way there's not a single visible speaker in the entire room. So when you sit down and enjoy the movie, it's just like you're at a movie theater. You actually see the screen and the movie and the sound just comes around you. With this in-wall touchscreen, all the client has to do is walk up and simply touch a radio button, and now the client is listening to radio in that zone. They have the option of choosing what channel they'd like to listen to as a pre-programmed preset on the FM tuner. If they want to switch to CD, they simply touch the CD button and now press play on their CD, and they're now listening to their CD. If they like to watch satellite or listen to satellite, they simply press the satellite button. The client now has the option of punching in a channel number she'd like to watch, and then now not only can she watch the satellite in the monitor, she also is listening to the satellite in that particular zone. She can also listen to her iPod throughout the house, touches the button, here's her iPod. She can now listen to any of her playlists or any of her particular songs she has on that iPod just by navigating the screen. If she wants to view cameras around the house, she simply touches her camera button. Now she has the option of choosing, going through looking at all the cameras around the house, or she can go back to a screen and choose a particular camera she'd like to focus on and just hit pool, and it'll focus on the pool patio camera. When she's ready to turn the system off, it is simple as pressing one button. The system's now off. If the client wants to work her lights, she can simply walk up and touch the light icon in the bottom corner of the screen. It then brings up a light page that has preset scenes to where if she is leaving the house, all she has to hit is the leaving button. It goes around, turns all the lights off, and when she comes home, she can simply walk in, touch the welcome home button. It'll create a lighting path to guide her right to her bedroom. If she'd like, she can also at any time walk up to a touchscreen and simply hit the camera icon to see who's at the front door. It'll automatically bring up the front door no matter what touchscreen she's at and no matter what state the touchscreen was in before she touched it.
What's the process you go through when a client contacts you? What happens?
The first thing we do is we want to go through what their expectations are. So the first thing we want to do is really draw out what's your expectation for this room, what is your expectation from us, how can we best work together as a team to make sure that this end product is more than you ever dreamed.
This is a wireless remote control made by Philips. This allows the customer to basically control her system on an icon base rather than having to punch in the number of the channels. So if she wants to go to the golf channel, she simply touches the golf channel logo, and this remote will then send out a code telling her satellite receiver to go to the golf channel. If she wants to go to a different genre, if she is done with sports and now wants to watch local networks, she just taps the local network button, and now the remote will then take her to a screen that involves all the local icons for her to watch. If she wants to go back to sports, she simply touches genre that brings her back to sports. If she needs to operate her volume, the channel, as well as the time, we will separate ourselves from other companies because we will put backgrounds that the customer is interested in. If she's into golf or if he's into sports cars, I can take pictures of their sports cars and put them on the remote to give it more of a custom feel.
A look inside the interesting world of Brad and Cherie Griffin, specialists in the design and installation of home theaters and home automation through their company, the Home Theater Design Group. I'm Doug Llewellyn reporting from Dallas.
Well, that does it for this edition of Close Up on America's Business. I'm Janice Marie. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.